Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, thank Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, thank Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, thank Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, thank Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, thank we've got. Together, hey, think. Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, think. Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, think. Just remember, you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, think.
Repeat winners here, Shanghai, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso.
Good evening to China as we have an Aston out first. Oh, racing going on already. It's not Healy, it's his teammate Raza looking to get an early and fast lap in. Sorry about that, laptop having a complete issue fit. As Razza's going, just finished the first sector. He's got an Aston Martin right behind him. He's probably going to be feeling that through some of these corners. Antho has just joined, he's going to give 16th driver, so we will be losing one driver out of this session. As Raza Gamer comes around the long right hander onto the back straight. Let's see what his top speed is. Oh, that is rain. It's raining in Q1 already. So 3 cars in the pit lane. Still, so one of those 3 drivers will be the driver we lose. Or one of there's 4 drivers in the pit lane. So we'll be losing one of those 4. As Raza Gamer comes up towards the line, it's at 133.4. We have another Hasa Hilly who goes at 33.1. Aston Martin coming over the line to start a lap by the looks of it. Either that or he invalidated. We've got Merck. That would be Skutex who jumps to the top of the field. Got yellow flag. The AlphaTauri goes to the top. Everything we love to see about that. We've got a Red Bull of Blitz coming over the line. Blitz goes 6th with a 34.1. Next car to come over the line will be a McLaren of Kenyon. Should be going, yep, top 3, 32.8. Ferrari of Matt, who goes 6th with a 33.5. Faster than Blitz in a Red Bull. We've now got Aston Martin midfield Maestro. That Haas isn't on our lap, he's recharging. Or are people going again, have they invalidated? Very low on ERS. So Haas moves out the way, cutting grass. Maestro comes around the final corner, heads to the line. He goes P8 with a 133.8. Dogger's Yeet, who looks like he's going again. Hilly's retired. Rain's going to be getting worse, as has Raza. As Dogger's Yeet comes to our line, can he improve? No. But some of these bottom drivers, we've got Rusted Bolt, who must have been starting a lap. Got Josh and Nemerk on currently on a lap. Mikey has joined. Will we see a shock outing in Q1 from Mikey? If the rain gets much worse, he's going to want to get in quick and settle up. As Josh Price will be the next car to cross the line. Yeah, Matt, you say that, but you said that yesterday and it ended up raining. But no, we can hope for a dry race, might give some race strategy a bit more of an option. As Josh heads to the line. Only 13th with a 35.2. Antho crosses with a 35.8. Is that track too wet? So Rusted Bolt is going to be the next one to cross the line. Comes up to the line and it is a 36.5, nearly a second slower than Antho in 14th. So what car are we losing? We're either going to be losing Dodos or we're going to be losing Mikey. Two quick drivers who aren't going to want to go out in Q1, but might not have a choice. Yeah, Matt, I think we should nickname you Jeff. Just Jeff 2.0. Out of the pit lane comes Mikey. What tyres is he on? Just out of interest. He's on the soft tyre. We are going to ride on board with Dodos for this lap, see how he gets on. He runs no ABS as well, as does Mikey, so braking is going to be a challenge with the dry tyres on. Comes around the final corner, DRS opens, starting his lap. Fully committed. Starting to see the raindrops on the track now, which indicates it's getting wet, probably nearly into tyres in the next couple of minutes. This gets a bit of a slide going out the turn 2. As the car slowed down, hits the apex. Oh, it's that traction though. There's not much of it out there. It's not flat through there either. At this point, I'll probably put my bets on Mikey. He's our driver we're going to lose. Oh no, there's 2 drivers going now, so there's probably going to be Dodos and Mikey that we lose. There's always a perfect time to eat a waffle. as Kenyon retires. One's a little bit deep, still makes the corner. Bit of drifting on the exit, as Trevor and Ollie picked up yesterday. Dodos loves a bit of drifting. It's 1.9 seconds slower. Let's go on board with Mikey, who has, by the looks of it, backed out of his lap. Most likely just accepting its fate. Yeah, I mean, could come and join me, Hayes, if you think you could do better. Oh yeah, no, I forgot you uninstalled 23, so you can go find the walls in 24. No, might be some new ones for you. Mikey trying again. No. Yeah, Mikey retires without time on the board. We've definitely lost Mikey. Speak nicely to the number one, Scott. I agree with the number one. Wonder if we'll see even heavier rain in Q2. But just not a lot gonna happen for the next 4.5 minutes. Would show you the standings and whatnot to kill some time, but my computer's not liking life. So just sit here, stare at a garage, I guess. Someone want to go out on track just to give me some entertainment? Dodo's sitting on the inter tyres. Best is on the softs though, obviously. Douglas Heat on the wets. Who is this coming out the pit lane? It's one of these three. It's Dodo's on the intermediates by the looks of it. Gonna give them a go. Well, Douglas Heat coming out on the wet tyres. It's probably a bit of a gamble. DRS has just been disabled, so it is declared wet. Even if the inters were quicker than the softs, I think not having DRS down that long straight will hurt you enough. Like Dodo's loves a low wing setup. Dodo's turns the RS on. Rounds the last corner. No DRS this time round. As he comes into the first corner. Very slidey on the exit of turn 2. This car slowed down well again. I didn't see a split after the first sector, but we'll keep an eye on it for the second. Looks a lot more confident on these tyres. Whether it's faster or not, we'll find out in a minute. Doggersuit retires in the pit lane. Dodo's taking the old esports line. I see he's nearly 2.5 seconds down on his time. So at the moment we're still looking at, even in the 140s at the moment. Oh, as Dodo's is round, heading for the wall. Keeps it all together. Don't know about the rear wing. Oh, some donuts and a nice view of the rear wheel. It's safe to say it's wet and no grip. Exactly. Once you hear the crowd cheer. Just don't do a Lewis Hamilton and bid it into the pit lane. That's all good there. Quality finishes now. There we go, we lose 2 drivers, big drivers as well. AlphaTauri at the top by just over a tenth from Scootex, with Kenya running at top 3 in his McLaren. Quite a big jump in times. The next 3 tenths down is Hilly in 4th, and another 3 tenths to Raza. It's only Q1. Mikey with no time, and Dodo's with a 1:38.4. And definitely in a new set of inters. We are in, and it looks even more wet than it was last time. Everyone on inters. Anyone wanting to go out first? Oh, there's a McLaren coming out. It's gonna be Kenyon. The only reason he's out first, it's definitely not because he wants stream time, but most likely because the rain is going to be getting much heavier over the next 14 minutes. Get rid of the tyre graphic. Oh. We'll see who we lose this time out, because we'll lose more than 2 drivers this time. We'll lose 5 as Kenyon has a slide going into that corner, locking the rear axle. Our laptop's still not having a good time. As that looks very, very wet. Wonder if we'll be seeing anyone out on a full wets. No one opting for that yet, but everyone out on track other than 2 drivers. As Kenyon rounds the last corner. As he goes into the pit lane. They're going to be the same for all the drivers. Razza goes for a lap. Kenyon obviously not happy about something, as Razza will start us off in Q2. A very tight line going around the first couple of corners. Keep the tyre graphic open, just keep an eye on what people are doing, because it does look very, very wet. Won't be surprised if we start seeing people come onto the wet tyres. Very cautious as Kenyon is on the wets. Obviously thinks that he can go quicker on the wets than he does the inters. With this many drivers out, we'll soon see whether it's a bad choice or a good choice. It's very much the whole field setting laps on inters to start with. With Mikey out, Kenyon's going to want a good qualifying result to catch up in those driver standings. It's between the 2 McLaren teammates. Razza cuts that chicane quite a lot as he comes up to the final corner. On the power, comes to the line, so it's a 146.9. Josh Price with a 147.3. The Aston of Midfield Maestro goes faster than 146.3. We've got the other Aston of Douglas here at the 148. Next car to cross the line was Syrah, the 146.2. Dusty Bassoon with a 146.7. Had Allen with the 147.6. We've got Hilly next, who crosses the line, goes 9th with a 48.2. Matt after goes 3rd with a 146.8. Great lap. Let's go down to Kenyon and we'll ride on board with him on the wet, see how much better it is. He's got Anther right behind him that's on the lap, so we'll keep an eye out where he's going to go, as he's the last of the first lap runners to finish his lap. Blitz and Barry still not coming out the pit lane. So Anther comes around the final corner, heads to the line, goes 12th with a 149.2. It's definitely getting wetter. But are those wets quicker than the inters? That's what we want to know. So the cut-off point is a 148.2. That's Kenyon's target. Even one small mistake and that could put him out of Q3. So he rides that curb, being very, very brave. Stays in 4th, car washes out a little bit. Very, very cautious around these 2 corners. Slams down on the power, brakes at the 100-metre board. Mastering that trail braking technique to bring the car slow down. Still takes that tight line. So he's full power down the back straight. 190 mile an hour, still climbing. 195 as he hits the brakes. A little bit of a slide, helping with the rotation of the car. As he approaches the final corner. It's out of the final corner. Will it be quicker than a 148.2? It will with a 147th lap. It's P6. Dogger's Heat going again by the looks of it. Blitz is just coming out of the pit lane. Alan going onto wets, as is Razza. Douglas Heat is having a moment. The track definitely looking too wet for the Inters now. Maestro loving this track. As Douglas Heat approaches the final corner. Goes into neutral, goes one too many down. Is he going to complete his lap? I doubt it. Yeah, goes into the pits. Goes straight on and into the wall. Speak to Matt about getting some new brakes. It might do you a favour. Douglas Heat goes into the pit lane, lucky to still have his front right wheel. Just because it's similar. You can have one of them. If it works, of course. Going to work. There's Anthos starting his lap again. I got Alan on an out lap. Got Kenyon going again. That Alan on his out lap. With a Hassop Razzles on an out lap. Oh, he is invalidated. He's just got to start his lap again. Who is the next car to come across the line? It's going to be Blitz by the looks of it, who's going past the Strickland Williams. That will be Rusted Bolt as we lost Dodos in the first session. Blitz taking it very cautiously, still on the mediums though, although that rain does look like it's lightened up a little bit. Got more drivers coming out on track now. It comes around the final corner. This penultimate corner. It's coming around the last corner now. Is it going to be quick enough? This is not. The wet tyre is definitely looking to be the quicker tyre. So we have. That'll be Antho coming towards the final corner. Again on the Inters. Approaches the line as Kenyon pits. He's 149.2. Zero coming around the last corner. He's on the full wets. Can he improve on his 47.2? Nope, because he goes into the pits. Scootex is about to start his lap on the full wets. He's followed by Bit Late Barry, who's also on an out lap. Bit Late Barry leaving until the last minute. He's got one chance at this. I'll ride on board with him for this lap. See how he gets on. He is following the Scootex around the track. Quite close. Not going to want to get too close, as he's going to struggle with a aero coming through the field. A lot of people sticking on Inters for their best laps. A lot of drivers taking wets now though. Reza happy with his Q3 appearance in the house. Don't see that being derailed with a 146.9. Is Barry going to get a little bit of a toe off Skutek's ahead? Skutek's a bit too far in front. Or as he has a moment, that's not going to help his case. Crosses the DRS marker. Approaches the last corner. Breaks just before the 100-meter board. So slowed down nicely. He's gentle on the power. He approaches the final corner. Full power straight to the line. It's not enough with the 49.2. He's going to try again though. We have got Hilly. Can he get the second Haas into Q3? It's Douglas Heat going to the line. He can't improve anywhere into the top 10. Hilly does improve, it stays B12. It's going to be it for them. Kenyon are out up on Inters. Is the rain lifted up? The rain's slowing down now. Are we going to see any dry runs in Q3? Is it going to be a last across the line who gets pole? Kenyon starts his lap on the Inters. Let's stay on board with him, see what his first sector's like. It still looks... The rain definitely looks like it's slowed down. Kenyon approaches the end of the first sector, he's a 10th and a half up. The Inters are quicker. Is Antho going again? Antho is going again. Antho might have a chance to redeem himself here. Douglas Yeet is out. Hilly is going again. Hilly will be the next one to cross the line out of the people in the elimination zone. Is it going to be enough? It's not, he pits. Douglas Yeet is out. Antho is coming up to the end of sector 2. How much is he up on this time? Because the second sector is nearly 4/10 up. It's not going to quite be enough. He needs a mega last sector if he wants to make that Q3 with the 6th lap on tyres. I'm not sure it will. It'll go on for Kenyon as he comes to the line. He's around the final corner. Is it going to unsettle Maestro? It will. I got 3/10 as well. See how Antho gets on. Antho has invalidated, so we will also lose Antho. That is it for Q2. Time to see what happens in Q3. We are back with still a wet Q3. Let's see if it dries up towards the end. As the session is green. Who's going to be the first out the pits? Are we going to see anyone come out, or is it they all waiting for that dry weather that's probably going to turn up? Oh, there is a Merc of Scootex coming out the pit lane. He's on the inters. Let's re-enable these. Everyone on inters as we're not surprised. A lot of cars coming out the pit lane now. We're only going to have 4 drivers left in the pit lane, 6 of which are out. Both Mercedes making it through to Q3, and AlphaTauri making it through. We have no Red Bulls, and only 1 Ferrari. Also only 1 McLaren, which is a big shock for this window. Also missing Dodos as well. He will be starting 15th. It's everyone out the pit lane, and apart from Kenyon, who I kind of assume is waiting for that dry weather. Probably doesn't want to risk crashing into the wall. Scootex is driving in 1st, but in 7th. Two rounds of the last corner. Foot flat to the floor as he comes to the starter's lap. ERS is on as he comes to the first corner. It's probably going to be everyone's most important lap. Getting their banker for their next run-in. Gives you that safety net in case anything goes wrong in the final minutes. Kenyon opting not to have that. Oh, as we speak, he is coming out the pit lane. He's going to come out right around. That AlphaTauri and Aston's coming out. Let them go. The Scootex is coming around the fast, twisty part of the track. Rain's definitely getting lighter. He comes up to the second split zone. 59.1. Definitely quicker than what we've been seeing. So it sticks to the racing line, foot flat to the floor. So our previous driver did 195 mile an hour without the DRS earlier. Just about hits it. Scootex probably with a little bit of a higher wings and some out there. As he comes to the final corner, he's going to give us our benchmark time. So 1:44.3. Next car to cross the line is Ciro in the Alpine. 1:44.8, 5/10 slower with Allen to follow. It's 1:45.6 with Josh Price. So 1:45.3. Razza pushes the Mercedes in further apart with a 1:44.8. With Matt that goes on pole with a 1:44.3. Got Dusty Bassoon, can he keep up his top 3 run in the qualifying sessions? He can't with a 1:45.7 as Maestro goes fastest in the Aston with a 1:44.2. So now we've just got Kenyon left to run. I feel like I missed someone across the line. We're on board with Kenyon. Let's see what he can do. Can he cause an upset? Put it on pole with his first banker lap. A little bit of a slide on the exit. Just the first split with the 27.2 dead. Makes the apex nice and tidy on the exit. Keeps the angle nice and open for the next corner. We have the yellow flags. Just drives getting out of the way. Short shift up to fourth. No, stays in third. Track's definitely drying out. Scootex goes fastest with 1:43.9. Track's definitely drying up. Would it dry up enough for slicks at the end? Everyone bails into the pit lane. Kenyon not going to suffer any traffic from this lap. Appreciate the compliment, Blitz. As Kenyon hits the brakes, rear slides, it affects his turning and how early he can get on the power. That'll lose him some time. As he pits, he's not happy with his lap. We'll have a quick look at his sector times. He was at 27.2 in the first sector compared to Scootex. He was quicker in the first sector. Scootex on another lap by the looks of it. He was until he ran out of fuel. Who is that? That's Rusted Bolt is on an in lap. So everyone either in the pits or coming into the pits just at the moment. Scootex causing loads of yellow flags. Mr. Bolt runs a little bit wide. Everyone probably waiting to the last minute now to get their final run in. I don't think we'll see the track dry in time for slicks, but it's definitely going to be a last across the line situation. The track's going to dry quick. As Rusted Bolt locks the rears and does a little, been getting lessons off of his teammate. Oh, we have a Alpha Tauri out on track. It's going to be close, I reckon. You'll see that rain stop in the final minutes. Will we see anyone gamble a dry run? Keep an eye on the tyres. As Matt comes out the pit lane, 3 minutes 7 to go. Might be touch and go on whether people can do 2 laps, because the drier it gets, the more ERS people are going to be burning, the more you'll be on the throttle. Haas coming up the pit lane, that's Razza. Dusty lining up for the final corner, getting ready for his lap. And more cars coming out the pit lane. As he opens up the throttle. ARS is on and he starts his lap. So 27.2 in the first sector is the quickest we've seen so far. That's set by Scootex and Kenyon. Kenyon bailing out of his lap at the end though. That Tauri looking an absolute handful to drive. So he comes up to the first split. It is a 27.1. He's half a second up on his own time and half a tenth up on the quickest first sector we've seen. There's a bit of a yellow flag, so it's going to be an Aston. Aston getting out of the way. Dusty coming up to the second split. 58.7. Was Matt crossing the first sector? His split was a 27 flat, so that's 2 tenths up on the quickest we've seen. He's currently going quicker than Dusty in the AlphaTauri. Who else we got? Razzle was next on a lap. He is coming around the first part of the track. Where is he? There he is, coming around to take the first split. There's a little bit of a wobble. He goes for 27.1, half a tenth up. 1:43.7 is now the quickest time to beat. It's 2 tenths up. What is Maestro going to be looking next for that first sector time? See how quick he's going. So quali is officially over. Scootex was the last to cross the line along with Kenyon. Maestro's 10th up on the quickest first sector time. Let's have a look at the McLaren as Matt goes quickest. I missed both of them. Oh, good, Marky. You've got last to first challenge now. So far, Matt is holding on to P1. 58.1 for Kenyon, 58.3 for Scootex. Kenyon currently up 2 tenths on the Mercedes. No points earned in quali. As we've got Dusty coming to the line, who doesn't improve. Rusted Bolt doesn't improve. We've got an Aston. Maestro goes quickest by 4 tenths. Ciro crosses the line, doesn't improve. Next is going to be Kenyon. Can he take pole? He can with a 42.7. Scootex. The wait to find out. Puts it third. So there is your top 10 for the race. On pole we have Kenyon, 3 tenths behind is Maestro, very close behind Maestro is Scootex, 5 tenths back then it is Matt, who held pole for quite a few minutes. Would have been hoping for the better outcome. We have Dusty Bassoon behind him in the AlphaTauri, Rusted Bolt in the Williams in 6th, Razza in 7th, Ciro in 8th, Josh Price in 9th, and Alan rounds out the top 10 in 10th. We will be back for what I've been told by Matt. So it's a dry race. If it's not, then blame Matt, basically.
Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport has stadiums that span seas? Or revels in driving rain, blazing sun, and blackest night? What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? Sure, we have passing and curveballs and even the odd dive. But for us, the back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. Our slam dunks echo around the world. And our big game, we do it 23 times a year. This is no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
welcome back to the formation lap as we're just coming around the final corner. We'll quickly have a look as they come down the final corner at the standings. So that is the difference between the two McLaren drivers. One is starting on pole and the other one is starting dead last. So there's a difference of only 4 points. Skutek's another 52 behind. Keep an eye on that as the race pans out. There are your budgets quickly and the targets. Only 2 drivers to pass their target so far, both Alfa Romeo drivers. Everyone else needs either a good result or just a few points, but for now the race is about to start. We'll go for position changes to start with. We'll go on board with the AlphaTauri in 5th place. Green flags, oh, that was a Mercedes. Who's that? Oh, that's Josh Price. There we go. We are all now lined up. We'll go on board with 5th place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. We're going China. Looks like a good start from Kenyon. Drivers darting left, right, Williams at the back all over the place. As we all look, we're all in one piece to start with. Guys everywhere, Mikey up 2 places already. Sarah up 1, Razor up 1, bit late Barry up 1, people changing places as Alan is side by side with Josh Price. As the Aston makes a late dive alongside the Red Bull. It's Matt falling down the order to the AlphaTauri. So far we look clean. Was driver side by side. There is a Red Bull round and a Haas out of the race. McLaren is there as well. That's going to really throw Mikey's championship race off course. That's Dodo's as well. He's already had a shocking race for qualifying. So Red Bull involved as well. Only a virtual safety car. We only lost 1 driver out of that. That was Hilly. There is damage to... Definitely damage to that Red Bull, I think. Dodo's has no front wing. Mikey escaped damage. Antho definitely has, I believe. Mikey is missing his left front end plate. He will need to pit. Is he wearing a crash hat? As we are back green as Kenyon sets the fastest lap. Let's go back up the order. Who is close? 5th and 6th are close. As Razzo dives down, tries to dive down the inside of Matt. On those hard compound tyres as Matt tries to hang it around the outside. That's still there on the inside. Outside turn to inside. Both burning their ARS. Who's going to brake latest? Razzo gets it done. Matt tries to hang around the outside but hasn't quite got the grip to do so. These 2 drivers are in the pits behind us. That's Mikey and Dodo's right at the back again. Does only take a safety car and they'll be right back in it. We all seem to be going through as Antho looks close to Douglas Yeat. Very close to Douglas Yeat. I'll have a quick look at the tyres while we've got a chance. As Antho is burning as his Dogasic to try and keep that position. Antho looks like he's gonna get alongside. Good camera angle would be nice. Does he get it done? He does get it done. He is on those quicker tyres. Kenyon sets a new fastest lap with 35.4. Hilly leaves the session after his nightmare start. A bit late Barry, close to Josh Price now. Got Matt very close to Razza again. The AlphaTauri Dusty seems to be kind of going into no man's land. Who is that? What is going on here? Is that Rusted Bolt? It looked like... Oh no. What? I'm so confused what's going on. There's definitely a Williams and a Ferrari. Definitely a Ferrari because Matt has right end plate damage. Williams seems to be unscathed. By the looks of it. I did not get any view of that whatsoever. As Matt tries to get out of the way. Yeah, front wing is still intact as Matt retires. Where is he? There's another virtual safety car, but what on earth happened there? You ever come into... Douglas Heat was going round him, I come off of him and all of a sudden he's retired. As we have a full course safety car, as we see Maestro stay out. Maestro going to be caught by this safety car, as is everyone staying out, as we have go to mediums. I will not go to the end those mediums, so everyone who's pitting onto fresh mediums will have to stop again. Most likely see anyone who goes to hard stop again as well. We're only on lap 4. Most likely to get going again around lap 6. We'll still be looking at 22 laps on whatever tyres these are on. This brings Mikey and Dodo's back into play. As long as they get a clean restart, they'll be back where they started, just have 4 less laps to do anything. As a Dodo stay out, Mikey pit again. We're going to see Mikey go to hards. No, another set of mediums. It's either going medium hard or we'll be using those old set of mediums again. Maestro, who says China is his house, is leading the race. Leads the race from Razza in P2, Sierra in P3. Look at position changes. Up the most is Razza, Sierra and Josh Price, all up 5 places. And Blitz, who is up 5 places. Biggest loser is Kenyon, but he has pitted, so he'll be that will explain his 6th place drop. Stops. So everyone from 7th downwards has stopped at least once. Everyone in the top 6 is yet to stop. Some of them on, 3 of them on hards, the rest on mediums. Just waiting for the last few cars to catch up. So looks like we're just going to be waiting for Mikey. Hopefully he might catch up by the end of the lap. Might be going at the end of lap 5. There's also Dodos, who I'm assuming is going to be trying to time this. Mikey's going to want to try and get this race back going as quickly as possible, because of at least an extra lap to try and make up some places. But with Matt and Hilly out, that's two more places he doesn't have to gain. Looks like we will be going at the end of this lap, as is confirmed by the game. So, go on board with Maestro, see how slow he steadies the pack. The safety car comes flying down the back straight. Don't know, safety car definitely sounds better than actual Formula 1 cars. Unless they bring back the V10s or the V12s. But safety cars just come round the hairpin. We'll wait for those lights to go green. I can no longer see any lights. I'm assuming the track is now green, so it's down to Maestro when he wants to go. He takes a wide line, releases the brakes, and he goes now. Catches Razor out a little bit. Sira's right with it though. As Maestro crosses the line and we are going again. There's an Alpine running wide in the background. That'll be Antho running wide. No one looking to make a move down into the first corner. Blitz very close to the back of Rusted Bolt though. With Kenyon looking to make up ground quickly. Maestro got a 1.1 second lead already. 1.2 now, looking to try and increase that quickly. Kenyon looks around the outside. A lot of tyre smoke coming off of that. He gets a move done on Blitz. He's now up into P6. With Dodos and Allen side by side. Mikey definitely going to be looking to get it done as he's around the outside already. Gets that move done. He's going to try and follow Dodos around the track. We're very close to each other. As we see Kenyon making a move on Rusted Bolt. Kenyon burning. We'll just get up quickly as we are very close to Mike on Dodos. What kind of camera angle is that? Dodo's not burning. Still a couple of miles an hour quicker though. Dodos runs a little bit deep as Blitz drops another place to the sister Red Bull team. Ciro tries to make a move on the Mercedes. Josh Price trying to make the switchback work. As there's contact and the Mercedes is round. He's in the wall trying to reverse. Don't get disqualified for going the wrong way. As Skutex and Blitz switch places. Josh Price is going again. There's another place for Mikey and Dodos though. As we have Kenyon very close to the back of Syrah. Who's fallen off the back of P2. Nearly got 2 second loss. With Maestro now with a 1.7 second lead. Kenyon definitely going to be looking to get past down the straight. Doesn't want the top two running away as he gets a tap from the AlphaTauri behind. They're on the same, exactly the same ERS. As they are both burning. As they're going 3 wide. Sirius been dispatched. Oh, someone's hit the back of the McLaren. They are all through, facing the right direction. This DRS gets enabled for the first time this race. Got Rusted Bolt gaining on Syrah. So Antho and Blitz switch places. Oh, there's a Mercedes of Skutex trying to follow him through. He's going to be on the outside. Gets that move done. Is Skutex going to have a look on Syrah as well? He is. He tries to outbrake himself with the Alfa Romeo. Nearly outbraking himself. These are still side by side. Skutex gets it. Oh no, he doesn't quite get it done. Kenyon already on the back of Reza Gamer, half a second already. He's going to be past him in no time at all. A big DRS train behind Syrah now. Skutex gives him a tap. Might have got a little bit of front wing damage from that. That's quite a heavy hit. Soon find out though. As that is a done deal with those two. Dusty trying to have a look as well. Is he going to have a look on the brakes? He is. Brakes late. Gets the job done. As there is cars everywhere behind us. As the Alfa Romeo shoots off into the pits, as is an Alpine. The other Alpine of Syrah looking to try and get back past the Williams. As Mikey's in the pit lane, is there been contact between these three? There has. Mikey going for a new front wing and a set of soft tyres. Who else is in the pit? Antho looks like he's had a new front wing change as well. Go back to the race, and the field seemed to spread out just a little bit. Kenyon eating into that lead. On board Doggie's trying to have a look at Syrah. Dodo's up into P9, he is up into the top 10. We're going to see Doggy have a go before the DRS zone. We are still side by side, gets the job done. It's going to give him a nice run onto that Williams ahead. The Alpine runs wide, rides the curb. Kenyon already looking for a lead, move on the leader. As Maestro tries to run him out wide. They're going to go side by side into the last corner. Kenyon looks to have the move done. Dusty trying to have a look at this as well. As Mr. Maestro retakes the lead. Dusty thought about having a little look. Oh, and again thinking about it. We're all thinking about having a little look. Maestro with the superior ERS on the rest. Kenyon burning to get through the pack, and Dusty probably burning to make up the speed difference of the cars. As he has a look around the outside, there's a bit of wheel banging. Can't quite make it stick though. Syrah definitely dropped some places. Oh, as Dusty has a look on Kenyon. Dusty really wanted to get past the McLaren. It feels like he has more pace. As midfield Maestro looks, there's a lot of ERS, we're going to see him burn out of here. There is a Mercedes off the road. That is Josh Price, but we will go back up to the top. Dusty loses time down that straight. Which Maestro hasn't really burned, but you'll be looking to use some of that again. some of that ERS down the main straight to get back like it did last time round. A little bit further back this time though. He is burning. Kenyon doesn't have a lot to burn without going into recharge. If Maestro thinks about it, it's Dusty tries to have a look. He's still hanging on around on the outside. What are they in as they come round? Maestro gets a little bit sideways. It's going to hand the place to that Alpha Tauri driver as Blitz is in the pit lane. Job done for now. Maestro trying to keep up Mikey with the fastest lap on those soft tyres. Trying to find a way back into this. We'll come back to that when it hits the main straight, if either of them have DRS. But now we'll keep an eye on... There's a yellow flag. Who is that for? We have a virtual safety car. That is for Josh Price, who is in a wall. Is he stuck? He's beached his Mercedes in the gravel. Oh, there we go, he's going again. Surprised that didn't cause a full safety car, to be honest. He's going again. He has no front wing though. There's a couple of little groups around, especially this one here. Just waiting for the car to go green, track to go green as people are pitting under this virtual safety car. Expecting mediums. It's a full course safety car. That is a very late call, but I reckon there'll be a few drivers on this grid that will be pleased to see that. Let's have a quick look at tyres. See what people are going to. Mostly medium. Skutek's on the hard tyre. Yeah, a lot of mediums going on. Anyone electing to... Zero electing to stay out. These mediums are only 2 laps old though. I think gained anything by staying out. As Billy, Barry, Mike and Antho are in the pits. Josh Price is also in the pits. Kind of a get out of jail free card for him here. Oh no, he's retired and left the session. So we have lost 3 drivers now. Billy Barry on the hards as his Antho. Mikey goes back onto the old mediums he started the race on. Only 2 laps old though, so not a lot of life taken out of them. Still more than enough. More than enough life left in them. Most likely be a lap 13, end of lap 13 we get going again. So we've got Kenyon leading the way. This must be the first time we've had 2 safety cars in a realistic race for God knows how long. We went on a good streak of having no safety cars for a long amount of time. But then again, China is an awful track. Dusty living up to expectations in the Tauri. He's in the top 5. He's on the podium currently as well. He'll definitely be pleased with any if he gets a podium. And safety car will most likely be in this lap. We'll have a quick look. No one's picked up a penalty yet, but there's definitely a lot of warnings going around. Douglas Yeat has got 2. Douglas Yeat's got more. Exceeding track limits. Oh, he's had a collision with Matt. He's had a few. A lot of collisions on the first lap. Yeah, a lot of warnings going around as well. The safety car is in this lap. We'll go back with the leader, who's taking it very, very slow. The safety car again is coming around the hairpin. When is our leader going to go? It's a very shiny Crusher. Brakes are off, throttle is full and he's away. The AlphaTauri is very close. Kenyon is burning, no, thinks he's under threat. Anyone going to be having a look into the first turn? Doesn't look like it. It's a bit of a jump from Alan. Getting caught napping a little bit. No one really looking to make a move currently. As we have Mikey looking to make a move. Front wing camera is not helpful there. Mikey gets the job done. He goes into the top 10. Needs to have a good 14 laps now. It's going to be damage limitation this race, I feel. Everyone kind of sitting half a second behind each other. Apart from Alan, who's got 1.6 gap to the car in front. No one really in range of making a move. Lots of tyre smoke. Dougherty very close to Dodo's, might be looking to make a move into turn 1. As Kenyon sets the new fastest lap with 33.8 as Dougherty turns on his ERS. And Dodo tries to keep his nose in there, but thinks better of it. Mikey looking very close to the back of the Williams. Is he going to try another move down into the heavy braking zone? It's too far away by the looks of it. So Alan is coming under more pressure from the Williams behind. Skutek's just hovering around that 1 second mark. He's going to want to try and keep in that 1 second for DRS when it's activated next time round. As Dodo's is going past Doggers Yeet. as these three are looking rather close now. Rusted Bolt burning already. Still burning. He's off his ERS now. Doesn't quite get the move done, or does he? DRS is now enabled, as Rusted Bolt will most likely pick up a warning for that. Is Mikey going to make a move? He might look to set himself up for one next time round. Not quite this time. Blitz is homing in as well in that Red Bull. A lot of people falling out that DRS now. We're going to run up to the leader, see what the ERS situation is. Kenyon burning. Dusty even more so. He's already recharging, which is going to be great for down that back straight. Even Maestro's down to 14%. Not a lot of people got a lot of ERS left. Let's see. Alpha Tower is burning. It's down to nearly 0%. Raz are doing a good job in that Ferrari, that Haas even. Jumps that curb again as Mikey gets past Alan. Blitz is looking as well. Rusted Bolt must have got past Alan as well in that. So Mikey can have a look into the first corner with the DRS. No. He is losing time though. Rusted Bolt burns the rest of his ERS away. Mike is still on 50%. If Mike can keep that high ERS, he's going to be looking good for when he catches the cars later on down the road. No one ahead of him has much above 30%. Got Blitz having to go on Alan. Alan's still side by side. But the Red Bull gets the job done. As Dusty looks a little bit closer this time. Let's have a look, see if he can get any closer than he did last time. Kenyon building his ERS back up again. DRS is open. He's catching, but won't be anywhere near enough. Maestro just hanging on to the back of this, just in case anything does go wrong. As Mikey is catching Rusted Bolt. Probably going to try and have a look into the next DRS zone. He'll want to do it this time round, otherwise Rusted Bolt will get DRS off the cars in front. Mikey not quite going to be close enough. Might have been if he used a little bit of ERS there. You'll be able to see that the Williams is low on ERS for that light flashing. So extra 2 laps of tyre wear affecting the McLaren. With 10 laps to go now. Field is starting to spread out a bit. Not too many battles going on. We've got these 3 cars here and the leaders. Rusted Bolt doesn't quite get the DRS this time, but Mike could definitely be looking to making a move. Even Blitz might be looking at it as well. I don't know what that blue light means. It's on Blitz's dash as Mikey is alongside Rusted Bolt. Is that move done? That Red Bull catches up a lot under the braking. Mikey going to be looking to try and close that gap now. He has done by 2/10 just down that straight alone. A few other battles starting to form now. We had that battle anyway. Mikey nearly into that DRS. Turns on his ERS just to get a little bit of a boost. He's under that second mark now. He will get the DRS. I can see it has a lot of, nearly double his ERS though. Get some awful camera angles. Razzie gives him everything he's got to get close to that Mercedes. Are those hard tyres starting to come around a bit? Is the pace starting to even out? Raz is still using every bit of that ERS. Eight laps to go now. Mikey very close to the back of that Aston Martin now. Very, very close, actually pushing him around the track. He's going to have a look, is he? No, he's going to wait for the DRS. Here it comes in. Virtually on the same ERS. DRS is open, the Aston hasn't got it, so it should make light work for Mikey. Obviously tries to stick with it, but just doesn't have the brakes to do it. Mikey back behind Dodos now. Same ERS again. Raz is close to Skutex. Oh, Raz are really wanting to get that done. They both have a little bit of a wobble out of there. Oh, as Raz runs deep. It's gonna help Dodos and Mikey catch. Kenyon building his ERS back up to 45%. Dusty building his up a little bit as well. Maybe thinking about the last few laps of the race to make a move. Just hanging on to the back. Don't think it's quite going to be close enough, but keeping on with Mikey and Dodos. Very even until the DRS is opened. Oh, there's going to be a move happening behind us, but Dodos is going to be there. Oh, there's a Red Bull gone. That was Blitz is on the grass. Yellow flag is for that. Both Williams up into top 10 now since 7th and 8th. Trev definitely going to be happy with that. Antho picks up the first penalty of today as Blitz goes onto the softs. Zero in the pits as well. Also goes onto the soft compound tyres. It's Mikey now to 5-second gap to the 5th place of Reza. It's not looking hopeful that he'll catch him, so 6th place might be the best he can get out of this. Not unless there's a late safety car. Does feel a little bit closer this time. Just lifting coasters a little bit. He's definitely trying to save a bit of that ERS. Maestro in a bit of no man's land. Raza falling out of the DRS though, is he? They go through the detection point, he will get it this time around. Douglas Yeet is in the pits. Is he? He will be going to softs as well. I'm confused why people are pitting on 11 lap old mediums. I don't think tyre wear's that bad. A lot of people in the pit lane. Are these people that haven't run to 2 tyre compounds? Is that why they've got to pit? I don't see any logical explanation to why. As Raza does fall out of that 1 second window. What Blitz and Doggers Yeet as Blitz goes down the inside. Doesn't quite get it done. Excuse me. The leader's coming around the final corner, starts onto lap 24 now. Blitz virtually pushing Douglas around the track. Blitz is burning, opens the DRS. They will be gets a move done before the braking zone moves back over. He's going to be looking to try and get P10 off of Barry now. Don't reckon that'll be too hard considering the tyre difference. It's really the only Skutex has caught the back of midfield Maestro for the last place on the podium. Those hard tyres really starting to come into their own now. As Dusty's also fallen out of that DRS window. That tyre wear of the AlphaTauri I don't think is any match for that McLaren. As Skutex opens the DRS. Both on similar ARS, he's catching. Turns the DRS off. Maybe looking to set himself up into turn 1. Come around the final corner, opens the DRS again. 4 tenths is coming down. Not quite going to be close enough. As he tries down the inside. Maestro holds the inside. Skutek's now on the outside. A little bit of a wobble. But Skutek, I reckon, will have another look into the braking zone. Not quite. I'll have to wait until the next DRS is straight. As Barry's been overtaken twice, I must have missed that. A group of about 4 cars down there, which we'll head down to after this straight. Because I don't see Skutek's not getting this done. He moves to the inside. He takes that tight line, trying to get the car straightened. Maestro hangs on. Both using ERS. It just moves to the outside. Gets the move done. So head back down the order to Anthem side by side, and now behind the Aston Martin is WC. Not quite gonna look this time around. Blitz completely out of the RS. They're like Barry on those hards. Maestro's just sticking to the back of Skutek's. Skutek's currently holding on to that last podium position. Mikey Eaton into that lead, into that 5th place time. Eating into quite a lot, considering he's got 2 lap older tyres. He's going to have to really push though if he wants to fit that 5th place. Kenyon now with a 3.4 second lead. Go quickly up on board to these two. Still battling for that last position on the podium. Mikey taking another 5 tenths out of that. Needs more than 5 tenths though if he wants to have a chance. He's coming over really great. Jeff might be on the radio telling him about rain. It's definitely not going to come in time. Mikey down to 1.8 now. Raza is out of VRS, he knows he's in danger. Are we going to see a little bit of rain on the last lap? Can really see those tyre markings on the track now. Get down to 1.6. Go back up onto Maestro as they come up to that DRS zone. He moves over. Kenyon coming up to start the final lap. This win looks very, very hard to lose now. Maestro gets a little bit closer. Mikey down to 1.3 seconds. You might get a look down the DRS straight. But he's gonna have to make that move there. He is within the DRS window. Razza has no ERS. Mikey got to get really close to the back of Razza now. Razza on the ERS again. Not saving it anything. Oh, a little bit wide on the exit from Mikey. He's a bit of his ERS to make up for it. He's going to want to try and be in about half a second if he's going to want to try and make a move. Just another couple of tenths. Razza trying to use his ERS again. I'll keep an eye on this one to the line. Maestro looks a bit too far back to make a move. Mikey was in that half a second. They're both going to be on their ERS. Razza trying to break the toe. DRS is open. Mikey moves to the outside. It's going to be mirror signal maneuver for that 5th place on the last lap as Kenyon takes the win. The 5-second lead over Dusty, who takes 2nd place in the AlphaTauri. Skutex is going to hold on for that 3rd place with Maestro with a good place finish 4th. Mikey is going to get that 5th place. Razza with 6th. Dodo's 7th. His teammate in the other Williams in P8. Blitz the first of the 2nd, 3rd pitters as there's an Aston Martin crashed on the line. We've got Douglas Yeat in 10th. Sira is going to come across the line in 11th. Antho in 12th, but will drop to 13th and 14th with Barry and Alan both jumping him. Sid was out, I believe. Unfortunately, you have me fill in today. With that, Kenyon takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship with 1 race to go. Your final order then is Kenyon in P1 and fastest lap. Takes everything you can have this race. Gets a Grand Slam. With Dusty 2nd place in the AlphaTauri, Skutex in 3rd, Maestro in 4th, Mikey in 5th, down from 17th, good recovery drive. Razza in 6th, Dodo's with another good recovery drive in 7th, Rusted Bolt 8th, Blitz 9th, Douglas Yeat 10th. We'll quickly run through the race director. And that is your finishing order. Next race is the last race of F123. It will be in Silverstone, and you'll have your normal commentators back, I'm sure. Probably most of you approve of that, but catch you later.